Hey guys, what's going on? It's on an iPhone 693 here with a Superman Man of Steel DC Heroes set review. Now I'm going to tell you right off the bat, this is the best Man of Steel set of the three that were released this May. I'll tell you why right now. It's got the three best minifigures in it, as well as a fun little build. You can't really tell what it is yet until you see the movie probably. Couple of good play features, all that kind of stuff. It's a great set. It's got 168 pieces, a lot of big molds, some nice stickers. It's only $20 too, so great mid-range set where the other sets are $12 and then the other set is $50. And you're not getting too much with this set if you already have Lex Luthor and Wonder Woman, because Theora and the other character are just them. I'm probably not going to be getting the Battle of Smallville anytime soon. I'm definitely not going to be getting the Metropolis Showdown just because you just get Superman and Zod again, which I find a little bit boring. They could have found another way to spice that set up a little bit. But that's neither here nor there. This set is a very good set. Like I said, it's got great play features. Let's get into the figures, one of which is exclusive, Lois Lane. Let's start with her. And take a look at her. She is a great minifigure. She is pretty much a reapplication of Black Widow's hair and just some plain blue pants. So what you're really getting is a brand new torso and Amy Adams' face. Let me show you the back printing there. I'm gonna pop her top, and you can see her other calmer face on the other side, which is slightly less attractive from a male gender perspective, but overall she's a great figure. The lines on the side of the face I'm not a big fan of, but overall I think she's a beautiful figure. I think she looks better when she's worried, with her worried face. I don't prefer that she's worried emotionally. I prefer that she was happy, but I wanted to physically make that face because it looks nicer. If you watch the trailer for Man of Steel, I'm not going to show you footage here obviously, but that's exactly what Amy Adams is wearing, except maybe the pants, but even the pants might be right. But the hair is great. It's not Black Widow's face, whose face I thought this was originally, but this is a brand new face. So I'm going to go ahead and call this a completely brand new figure. Lois Lane, exclusive to the Black Zero Escape, which is why I'd recommend you get this one, because she's a new face. Next, of course, is the main hero character, the Man of Steel himself, and he's got the same Superman hairpiece that we got in his debut set, the Lex Luthor Power Armor with Wonder Woman, but you don't get the same Superman face. You actually get Bruce Wayne's face, but you don't get Bruce Wayne's head, because on the back of this head, I'm going to show you real quick, is his laser beam eyes. This is arguably the better face that you get on the figure, just because these red laser beam eyes are epic and badass and everything that a Man of Steel fan would want to display in the Superman figure. And it almost creates a reason to have two of this figure, so you could display one with the regular face and then one with the laser beam face, and that would be the only reason I would get another, you know, Superman Man of Steel set. There's his back printing. Beautiful, beautiful back printing. Continues the silver, gold, black thing. A lot of detail, especially for, you know, under a cape. You know, the back of the torso is not what you're going to be looking at mostly of Superman, yet they still gave him the detail and attention. And this does look like Henry Cavill, I think that's his name, who is playing Superman this summer, May 5th, on the big silver screen. This is General Zod himself, the antagonist that you are actually given in the set, and he comes with a great new little gun mold there, as well as his laser beam eyes, and on the back, I'm just going to turn him around for you there, as well as flip the cape. You get his face, which is less angry and laser beamy, as well as silver and gray printing to accent his black color mold. And you get Bruce Wayne's hair to match Superman's Bruce Wayne's face back there. So you could actually put his hair on his face and have some pretty good Bruce Wayneage going on. You wouldn't have the cool blue suit though. But I'm on a tangent again. What actually makes Zod the man, as well as his silver and gray front printing, would be this awesome armor that you get. Here's the chest piece, and I'll put that on him in a second, but I'm just giving you a free hand look at it, as well as a helmet piece, which is pretty awesome. Looks like a fighter pilot mask almost. So let's put that on him. Alright, so here's it's chilling in his new armor, and it's beautiful stuff. It doesn't cover his back very much at all. It gives the cape a lot of breathing room to, you know, flow around and do cool stuff. But the front armor is a beautiful thing. It fits very well with this armor. Only downside is, you know, you can't put his hair on while he's wearing his armor. You can only kind of rest it on there, but that looks That looks stupid, so forget that. We're not going to do that. I don't think you're even supposed to, honestly, take the helmet off. I think this is all supposed to be kind of one piece, but since Feora has different armor, she's the Wonder Woman face in the other set with the black hair that should have been Harry Potter's. I think the only reason that they made this helmet removable is so that they could reuse this helmet while making the chest mold different for the varying Kryptonians. That's just my theory, though. I'm pretty sure that's the reason why. There's Zod with his armor. He's beautiful. It's almost like getting two figures for Zod, one with the armor and one without, because you do get the hair that can go on, that doesn't go on with the armor, so it's pretty much like you're getting two versions of Zod, a Superman and a Lois Lane. Alright, so now we're going to take a little look at the set beyond the minifigures, and the first little bit that you build is actually this part, which is pretty cool. I'll give you a little 360 of the whole thing. And what's cool is, if I zoom in there a little bit, but you get this cool little computer thing here that controls the pod. As you can tell, the pod kind of looks the same. That's pretty cool, and to get there you have a cool little sliding door, which is a very simple mechanism, just controlled back there. You get a cool little walkway here, which is pretty impressive, I guess, for its simplicity, but good playability. You can hang it off the edges of tables and whatnot, you know, like line up the edge of a table with this part here. It's pretty cool. I guess it's meant for Zod to walk through here and do some cool stuff, but the main play feature would be these flick fire missiles. So those are pretty cool. This is the first time I'm actually not completely hating the flick fire missiles and their presence in the set, because you can actually, you don't need to flick them. I mean, you can't control them one by one, but what you can do, let me show you, is you get Superman there. Ooh, let's probably have it so that you can see him. And we'll just, oh, what you do is, I guess you need to hold the set down. Everything's going wrong. Alright, grab that and you just flick that, flick that. So let's try one more time. Not a lot of casual playability. Now give you a look at this pod, little bit by bit. You get a couple of stickers on the side there, a couple of stickers on the side there. Really nice brick built booster engine, and these things do move out, so that's very interesting. Everything does, so you can kind of set it up any way that you really want to. And this of course opens up. You can stick Lois Lane in the chair, and the chair moves up and down, goes like that. You're not supposed to put a little green thing and a white thing in the center there, but I did that just because I think it adds a little more of a dynamic color tone to the set overall, and it refers back to these green little things there. And I like those a lot. These things are one of my favorite parts. Another thing that I really like about it is when you pop these off, like battle damage almost, there's processing wires and like little just metal pieces and vents and stuff under both sides there, so you can kind of damage your pod a little bit. Maybe that happens in the film. At the time I'm recording this, Man of Steel has not come out, so we'll never know. No, you'll know this month, later on. Or maybe June 10th, I don't know. This isn't about Man of Steel, it's about the Lego set. And the Lego set has come out, so there it is. There's the pod, a little bit of a 360. I'll do you guys a solid, and I'll throw Lois Lane in there for you. Stick her in the chair, and then you can push her up. Do one of these. There it is. And how about we shoot some flick fires at Lois Lane. For $20, I'm going to go ahead and say that this is a solid set for the price. I keep forgetting about that. This is definitely a solid set for the price. But for a $20 set and 3 minifigures and 168 pieces, it's a pretty solid set. I'm going to reset this up for you guys, and then I'll give you a rating. Alright guys, well that is set 76009 from the Man of Steel line. It's probably the only Superman set that has come out this May that you're going to see from me reviewed. I might do Battle of Smallville a little bit later on, but that's besides the point. This is a good set, 168 pieces, big molds, good amount of stickers, great amount of minifigures with printing. Zod, I like to count him as 2 figures, but because he's so different and has two faces and the different armor and the hair. I also really appreciate the sliding door feature as well as the flick fire missiles. All of that stuff is good. This build, the build that's not the pod, the little door and the little command section there, I'm not a big fan of that. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that before. Maybe it'll be really cool in the movie, but as of now it's a very simple build with a bunch of stickers on it and flick fires being the centerpiece of the set. The computer screen's cool, but that's like one piece with a sticker on it, so it's not very redemptive. I'm going to go ahead and give this set an 8 out of 10. Great set if you want it. I wanted to go 9 out of 10. Great set for any LEGO fan, but half of the build is just iffy, and I can't in good conscience give it a 9. So 8 out of 10. Great set if you want it. But as of now, for now, and I think even after I see the movie, honestly, this set is where it's at. Great set. I'm going to very quickly give you guys a look at the box, just because this box is very impressive to me. And ever since I saw the Toy Fair pictures, this box has caught my eye, and I've always wanted to collect it, even though I don't collect most of my LEGO boxes. I have countless sets, and I only have a few boxes saved, and this is one of the few that I will save in pristine condition. Shows you the various play features, but for $20 I think this is a very solid set. That's the point I'm driving at here. 8 out of 10. Pick this one up. Man of Steel.